Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's your host, Street Urchin.
Look into my eye.
I do apologize for my absence these past several days. I've been on painkillers for most of it. Anyways, we're back and it's time to talk some more
MBTI.
because it's just so fun. Today's topic is spotting those pesky extroverted intuition users, because people should be fully aware when they make deals with the devil. Mark Pellegrino did an amazing job on Supernatural. So what is extroverted intuition in practice? How do you see it? How do you identify it? How can you safely avoid it? At its core, it presents as a preference for imagining perspectives, different scenarios, most noticeable in conversation when the user easily and frequently bounces from one topic to a seemingly unrelated topic. You know, my shirt's red. Some balls are red. Some balls are made of rubber. Rubber is used on tires. Some tires are used for cars. Cars are really just vehicles. Ships are vehicles. I like ships. Some ships go into space. Ooh, black holes live in space. Do you think there's an alternate universe inside of a black hole? What if it went to a universe where everything was in black and white, but then they wouldn't be able to perceive colors, and they wouldn't know I'm wearing a red shirt? I can't turn it off. Could make someone go crazy.
When the drugs begin to take hold.
Having a railroad map that substitutes a train of thought eventually leads its users to pondering concepts, abstract ideas, pointless daydreaming, and for some, an ADHD diagnosis. Obviously, the severity of this affliction is completely dependent upon its position in what I am now calling the function tower, because I think function stack sucks. Thank you, Annabelle, for the idea. But it's not impossible for the others to, at least follow along. A special note for the ESTJ and ESFJ, it seems to instill this desire to be in other people's business, usually upon those they have authority over. They're really good at micromanaging people. ISTJs and ISFJs are much better able to manage this disease, treating it as a psychological cancer that would simply impede their duties. This is correct. However, it would seem that it eventually turns into this nagging desire to break from the routine. Maybe collect some obscure memorabilia, or a weekend at Disney World. Probably deserve it after millennia being the backbone of society. But enough about the unwashed muggles. You want to know if that guy across the food court is one of those sexy, classy, sophisticated, extroverted intuitives, like me. Well, you could be in luck. As it turns out, the 4 types that have a stronger preference for it supposedly make up 19% of the US population, the bulk of that being ENFPs and INFPs. So what signs should you be watching for while you're stalking your future spouse? As I'm a glass half empty kind of creature, I would first look for signs of other functions. Dogmatic routines, focusing on the practical and material, extreme levels of ambition. Of course, some of you are thinking,
if I roll out those traits, what kind of person is left?
A freak. That's right. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They are straight weirdos. Some fit into society a little better. Some say that put them directly on the spectrum. Or in my case, a watch list. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I often catch it as an enthusiasm for abstract or largely mysterious topics. Things that are not necessarily practical or personally beneficial. Space technology, concept of feelings, quantum mechanics, magic, and of course, MBTI. It's that strong desire to break away from the mundane, to imagine outside the polygon. They may come off as spurgy from time to time, and naturally there's other symptoms. Unfocused, daydreams, hard to stay on topic, all known to be associated with extroverted intuition. So if your new friend has a magic crystal collection, they may in fact have a case of extroverted intuition and introverted feeling. It's not likely to be infectious, but there is no cure. Wait, are lobotomies still a thing? Anyhow, those are some quick tips on how to spot extroverted intuition in your day-to-day. If you have a preference for it, I found that a treatment of caffeine can help you be normal from time to time. If you liked what you saw, remember to hit those fancy buttons. I've got more practical MBTI stuff on the way. My Discord has picked up its activity in leaps and bounds, and I'm usually paying attention to it. So come on by and tell me how much I suck. But that's all I've got for today. I'll catch you next time. Bye!